Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been a little hectic as majority of the altcoins are starting to show a positive trend. There is definitely a breakout that's about to happen for the next leg of the bull market. It can also be seen by the way Bitcoin is actually holding close to 105,000. It is consolidating, but at the same time there are some very big news coming out, such as some countries which are considering a bank investment of Bitcoin. At the same time, Michael Saylor is featured on the latest cover of Forbes. I mean, Forbes is huge, and then someone who actually became rich by crypto, especially Bitcoin, being featured on the front page is a big deal. On the other end, Republic's central bank approves proposal to consider investing in Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Meme coin index is crashing, sinking 75%. What's next for Dogecoin, cheap and more? And Bitwise seeks SEC approval for Dogecoin ETF, and the chances of this going live is very high ever since Trump actually got into the office. And Norway indirectly holds about 4,000 Bitcoin according to K33 research. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest news first, especially relating to Bitcoin and especially Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video to more people are paying attention to what is happening in the crypto market. They decide to buy into it, the user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now, first of all, I just want to show you guys the way Bitcoin has been performing. Now you can see that ever since November, now we know that the market was climbing. Well, one point which was really interesting is pretty much on the 14th, and I mean 14th of January, it did actually fall down to 91k, but ever since we did actually see an explosive growth until Trump got into the office. Ever since Trump has got into the office, we have been consolidating. So you can think of it this more like there was a lot of hype that was built around a certain point, and then there was going to be a little bit of a sell-off. This is exactly what we experienced on the 27th. But after going down to 98,000, it being able to recover is definitely showing a sign that the market is very strong. What do I mean by strong? Well, in simple terms, there is a lot of whales which are expecting to see the market climb, and something similar is happening with Dogecoin. Yes, the market is still sitting close to 32 cents, which is on the lower end as compared to what people want to see right now, but there is definitely a lot of positive sentiment for the Dogecoin market, and the easiest way to see that is just look at the open interest. It's up another 3%, even though it's in a strong consolidation phase, and the long to the short ratio keeps increasing, 77.6. Now yesterday was close to 78, so right now just down a little bit, but you can still tell the fact that it's in a really positive market sentiment. There's no signs of it actually slowing down right now, therefore there is a lot of momentum that will be building up. And Bitcoin is actually doing something similar as well. The open interest is standing still, but you can see that the interest is still in the positive end, but not as positive when it comes to Dogecoin. Dogecoin with that 77% positive, the bullish thesis is actually insane. On the other end, there are some big legends which are making it to the front of Forbes, and it's not just his name that's really crazy, is what they use down here, the Bitcoin alchemist. Now, using the term Bitcoin at the front of Forbes, you guys know we're making it big. And COINBASE, Republic's central bank, approves proposal to consider investing in Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Now, Fed just said Bitcoin can be helped, or let's just say banks, if they want to help their customers be able to purchase anything relating to crypto, that's allowed. But now there are some banks around the country, or like other countries, which are expecting to use Bitcoin as a reserve asset. As soon as we get a news like this from the US, when Trump gets it through, let's just say a lot of things are going to happen. And meme coins crash, the index are going down. What does this mean? Well, Dogecoin's future depends on breaking resistance of 33.5 cents for further gains, and the chances are extremely high as the market is being able to consolidate, especially Bitcoin. That gives a lot of room for majority of the altcoins to go a little explosive, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Now, Bitwise is going very strong. The amount of news which are coming out relating to Bitwise trying to get Dogecoin on the front page is quite impressive. Now has officially submitted a registration statement to the US SEC for proposed Bitcoin Dogecoin or Bitwise Dogecoin ETF. The ETF aims to provide investors with a direct exposure to Dogecoin's market price. Now keep in mind, they could have easily done it with meme coins rather than just Dogecoin, so this clearly suggests that they see a potential in Dogecoin. There is utility, there is a lot of things that can be done with a lower charge or lower fees. On the other end, Norway indirectly holds about 4,000 Bitcoin. Norwegian pension fund increases its Bitcoin exposure by 153%. The 1.8 trillion Norwegian increase its indirect Bitcoin exposure by 153% in 2024, according to the research firm. And this gives you perspective that there is a lot of EU countries which are trying to focus on not allowing more investment, but there are some little ones which cannot be held back. And Tether responds to the US regulations as exchanges prepare the USDT pretty much delisting. Now keep in mind, there was a lot of panic around the situation, because if USDT gets delisted from a majority of the exchanges in the EU, there is going to be very hard to make sure that the liquidity and the flow of money goes through USDT, and USDT is pretty much the backbone of the entire crypto market, so holding that to the perfect peg would be very important. But the way everything is going on, while Crypto.com confirmed that 29th of January that it begins removing USDT 9 other tokens from its European platform starting 31st of January. The exchange joins COINBASE, which delisted USDT in December 2024 and sitting compliance with MiCA. How is this going to be impacting the entire crypto market? We will have to wait and see. Now, Grayscale seeks SEC node to turn Ripple Trust into ETF. Now, this should give you perspective. This is pretty much like a bombardment on trying to get everything as much as possible into the ETF market. A lot of them are not going to make it, but the ones that do make it are definitely going to be doing something big. And you can see that President Trump says he is in process of implementing new tariffs on China, while on the other end, Sam Baker's parents explore seeking a pardon from President Trump for their son. And Grayscale files for the spot XRP ETF with the NYSE SE, and the European Central Bank president says Bitcoin will not be included in any EU central bank reserve. Now, reserves have to be liquid, reserves have to be secure, they have to be safe, they should not pledge by money laundering or other criminal activities, and that's exactly what they believe crypto is right now. But there is going to be little investments that will be happening around the world. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We got a long way to go. There's a lot of good things that's going to happen. Just be a little patient. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.